How's it going, guys? I'm ready to endure my once every other day pain of NASCAR Thunder 2004. We're heading to a track where even in the 10% races, not very good. And I'm nervous. I am nervous about how this is going to go. It's going to be a struggle, to say the least. And we have to look at our average finish right now. It is at a 19. We need to keep that as high as possible. Can't let it drop to a 20 or 21 in order to keep getting the main payouts for our sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, we don't have one for this video. I was just trying to navigate into the Patreon. Shout out to all the Patreon supporters for always supporting the channel. You guys aren't technically sponsors, but you guys support the channel directly, which is technically even better because I don't have to say like, hey guys, go play this mobile game app. I don't want to do that. I don't play mobile games anyway, so it's like what it does. Thank you. You saw Bobby Labonte was still leading the championship. You can see our primary sponsor prestige is going down. There's a lot of problems right now, to say the least, in terms of our income and the bank account. So you can see we have nothing going on in the chassis for overhauls. We have nothing going on in the engine for overhauls. We have nothing going on in the bodies. And the reason for that is we only have $626,000 in overhauling one of these things. At the end of the day, if you want to get it back in 2 races time, costs a lot of money. You can see it goes 69, 66, 70. That's 6 races time. We don't want to do that. So for now, let's go ahead and repair, and even that is a lot of money, $117,000. But we have to do it because we need to keep that. I mean, we are losing out on $120,000 per race if that average finish is not up there. So there is no like, I'm gonna save the money and overhaul here. No, we don't have that luxury. We got to get it done. So for the engine, we're gonna go ahead and again repair this engine for $118,000. And then we were going to go to the body and also repair one of the bodies. Let's see which one would give us the highest rating. 63, 65, and 64, 64, 70. We'll go with this one. And let's go repair for $124,000. We will go back to overhauling as soon as we can do it. We just need more money in the bank account. And that means we have to get results. Now, how is Bristol going to go? It is a 125 lap race, so that's very long. We don't know if it's 1 pit stop, 2 pit stops, how that's going to go. The black paint scheme has not really been working for us. In honor of Chelsea Football Club being frozen today because of the things going on in Ukraine. I actually don't know what color blue Chelsea actually is, but we'll make the car blue for Chelsea. I take slight joy being an Arsenal fan at their demise, but the reason why that is happening is because there is obviously some more serious things going on in the world that is not something to be laughed about or enjoyed. So just want to point that out. Obviously, if you guys don't know the situation, Chelsea's owned by a Russian billionaire, and the UK government froze his assets, which means Chelsea has now been frozen as a football club, and the fans unfortunately have gotten they're kind of brought into it. You can't buy merchandise, can't buy tickets. It's a bad situation, all because of the situation going on in Ukraine and Russia. So yeah, it kind of sucks, honestly. Like I said, as an Arsenal fan, I don't look at Chelsea and be like, oh, I feel bad for them. I don't like that club, but it does suck what's going on over there. Let's get back to NASCAR. Chassis, yeah, we're gonna go with that. Engine, I don't really want to use engine 4 because, well, don't we have a short track after this? Actually, I need to actually see what the schedule is, because I need to make sure if we're going to like a 1.5 mile or a 2 mile track. What is after Bristol? It's Texas. Texas is a good track for us. I want to have a strong car there, but I also don't want to try and mail in Bristol. We're gonna go chassis number 5, and oh no, I'm in team management. What am I doing? I'm in shambles. Okay, chassis number 5, engine number man, I'm gonna go engine number 5. Well, yeah, we're gonna use that. I'm gonna save that other engine. It's only -2. I'm actually more worried about the efficiency, because we usually don't get really good fuel mileage at Bristol, and that's gonna be a little bit worrying. For the body, I'll go with we'll go with body number 3. We'll go to body number 3. So, car rating is 65. It's not the greatest. This is gonna be tough. Ideally, I want to run as long as possible to hope for a caution, but even in 10% races, our fuel mileage was pretty poor. So in 25% races, that is enhanced. I genuinely do not know how we're gonna get a good result here. This is one of the weaker tracks for us. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best, but I'm genuinely worried. Even if we're running 30th, guys, we need to try everything we can to do the best we can. I mean, there is no option. We got to keep that average finish as high as possible. Okay, I spent a lot of time in practice trying to figure out a good setup, so hopefully it's good enough. I'm gonna take a look at the times. Okay, top 15. Ooh, we're gonna have to run a perfect lap. If we want top 15, it's gonna have to be a perfect lap. So let's go. Oh, that was a perfect 1 and 2. Ooh, I gotta focus. It's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. That has to be a good lap. That has to be a good lap. Oh, please. Oh my God. Oh my. No. Oh, that felt good enough. We're 5/100ths off. We needed a 43 and we ran a 48. That's $170,000. This game just gives me pain. It just wants me to suffer. That's all this game wants me to do. Wow.
Welcome everyone to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Food City 500. This is one of the most exciting tracks in the NASCAR Winston Cup series. So many cars, so little space. Wouldn't you agree?
The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some bumping and banging out there in this one. I can assure you of that.
The 83 car has been getting into it heavily on the track with the 40 car.
Honestly, I think his driving's gotten a little out of control. It's one thing to be out there driving aggressively and fighting for position, but he's gone over the line as of late.
Casey Mears certainly brings another well-known racing name to NASCAR.
Well, he brings some talent of his own also, but having an uncle with Indy wins certainly doesn't hurt your chances of getting a ride.
Robbie Gordon just couldn't get up to speed in qualifying this week.
You're right, it's gonna be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an off week and have to start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end, and worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
Okay, completely different strategy that we gotta run this race. We're starting in 18th. Sterling Marlin, you're a prick. Well, we're starting in 18th, and I gotta cut down, and I just have to run a race where I don't leave the bottom of the track. It sounds crazy to block for 125 laps, especially when the AI on this game will, like, run the apron to get underneath you. It's what I have to do. I have to just back up the corners every time and stay on the bottom of the track every single time. If we do that, I think we should mitigate the losses as much as we can, and we'll see from where we go from there. It's very clear. I don't have the speed to keep up with probably anyone in the field. We're going to be very slow. So I've set the car up. I put a lot of downforce in it in order to make the rear stable, so that way I can run the bottom. So the car should not be loose. I put like an extra 4 degrees of rear spoiler angle into it in order to tighten up the rear, so it will allow me to just drive a comfortable car, and that is what we will be doing. So if I do need to loosen up the car, I can lower the wedge, but other than that, we got a comfy car to drive. We're probably not going to pass anyone, and it's actually a good sign that we have Jerry Nadeau behind us instead of someone like Dale Jarrett, who's actually pretty fast, and we will just continue running at this bottom lane. Kenny Wallace is up there 4 cars ahead of us. He might be a little bit slow, again, and lap traffic, guys. We know how much lap traffic can play a part in these things with speeds. I don't know how lap traffic usually plays on this game in a long race, so that's going to be an additional aspect where it'll be very interesting. The leader, Jeff Gordon, is pulled way away, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, Burton's dive bombing. Yep. He dive bombed below the... See, that's the one thing I can't control. I can't drive onto the apron to block people, so that's something that's going to be very difficult. We have Nadu on the outside, which is perfect, because he's not that quick. But you can see I got to take a very different line in a turn 1 right now because of what Jeff Burton's doing, so this is where it gets challenging. Just keep backing up the corners, literally driving onto the apron on entry, and just holding him off. That's what we got to do. I'm going to be sweating absolute buckets by the end of this race. I can already tell. I mean, this is going to be tough. All right, we have someone who's pretty decently fast on the outside. Don't know how that's going to go. But so far, the fact that we haven't really lost any positions since the start of the race has been astounding. So that's a good result. If you actually look at the mini-map, Jeff Gordon has caught the tail end of the field that we are holding up. Oh, I messed up. Nope, he didn't take advantage. Okay. Even just a little slide up the track gets me a little bit nervous. Block on the bottom. All right, we've done it for 18 laps. Let's go. Very interesting. If you look at the mini-map, Gordon has been able to actually cut through the majority of the back markers. He has put a lot of cars a lap down. He's not very far behind us. So it seems like the AI don't really have a big problem cutting through lap traffic. He's going to get up to us by the time we have to pit. So that's interesting. That's a good thing and a bad thing. Bad thing is we don't want to go a lap down. Good thing is it's putting everyone else a lap down. So right now, if a caution were to come out, and that's the first car that I would have let past after 25 laps. So, and now I'm struggling. We're going to have to let him go. Back off. And keep Harvick there. And Gordon is now behind us. Wow. That is mightily impressive what he just did. I have to block. We have... Oh, my God. My car is getting really tight. Bill Elliott just blew up. That's a position gained. Oh, my God. My car is really starting to get ill handling now. Wow. Tire wear is a major thing. I have to get back into a rhythm. Gotta get back into a rhythm. Gotta block Gordon as much as we can. Stay on the lead lap for as long as possible. Oh, wow. He just drove right around me on the outside. Oh, wow. That is a fast car. Oh, my God. He might lap the field at this rate because of how many people I'm holding up. Okay, we are a lap down, but to be fair, we're the first car a lap down. And there's 23 other cars a lap down, so it's not the end of the world. We're just trying to minimize damage this race. I don't think I can get Labani out of it. Yep, there goes another car past. I am already... My forehead feels very sweaty right now. Oh, Harvick just murdered me in the left rear. And I gotta... get out of here. Yep, you gotta be very good. You stay. No, Mr. Petty. I need you to stay with me. Stay. Get back here. Thank you very much. The amount of rivals I'm going to be creating this race is kind of worrying, and if I don't end up wrecked, it's going to be a surprise. Dale Jarrett's below us. Gonna have to let him go. This is just the nature of the beast, lads. This is what we're going to have to do in order to get a decent result. I'm really worried about green flag stops because it happened last time. It doesn't matter if you short pit or run long. You're going to get overtaken by some guys just from the nature of how slow we are. So, I don't really know how that's going to play out. And this car is getting harder and harder to drive. We are low on fuel, but I need to run it as long as we can. I can't afford to be short pitting too early and then letting all these guys who have been holding up this entire time then be able to make up a ton of time. Very low on fuel. Well, we have to run longer if we want to make it on 2 stops. So there's not really a debate here. We got to get to at least lap 42. So we will keep...
Go easy on those Eagles, driver. Okay, we're clear. Someone got by you. Let's go after it.
I had it saved. I don't really know what's going to happen now, to be honest. I guess I will come down pit road. We are still 22nd or 23rd or somewhere around there. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. This is just going to be a very tough race, and that's just going to be the nature of the beast. I just realized we entered in the front stretch pit. So what about the guys who need to go to the back stretch pit? What's the situation there? I don't really know. I did opt to fix some damage, so we might lose a spot or two. It looks like we will be a lap down in 30th at the moment. That's obviously not ideal. There are a lot of cars a lap down, and we have more damage from checkups. Well, it's gonna be an attrition from now on. This is not going to be a fun experience. Oh, leaders are pitting. What? Who's pitting? Oh, the leader. The leader's pitting. Whoa, wait a minute. Gordon? Huh. Jeff Gordon stayed out on the last stop. That is interesting. He is going to lose 3 laps. And oddly enough, it's only Gordon. It is only him. What is going on? Wow. Okay. Incredible scenes. We'll see how that goes for the 24 team. I am trying my hardest to catch Michael Waltrip because that's for a position. It says 2 laps down on the leaderboard, but I don't think that's true. It's just the leader crosses the start-finish line before we cross the start-finish line in a certain way where maybe it acts like we're 2 laps down, but we're not 2 laps down. We're 1 lap down. So I need to get to Waltrip, and every position matters. So I need to get to him and try to pass him, which is I'm pushing really hard trying to do it and leaving the bottom open slightly on Sadler, who actually isn't for position. Neither is Ryan Newman, so actually let's let Sadler go. He's on the lead lap, so let him go. Hey, oh, I didn't even mean to do that. If I'm going to let you go, you got to go, buddy. Oh, that's for position, though. Yep, there goes Matt Kenseth. I just don't see how we can finish anything better than 35th. I genuinely don't know. Like, we really have not made too many mistakes this race, and I'm driving my heart out, and it's just not it's not resulting in anything other than just pain. Oh my God. I'm only halfway through this race. Oh Lord, I'm trying so hard. Okay, Gordon's for position, who pitted. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, he's in some weird sort of strategy thing that he's doing. Only one to pit, probably because he was the only one to stay out. There is sweat dripping down the middle of my back. That feels very uncomfortable. Okay, this is just... I'm getting like a damn cardio workout trying to play this damn game. I just gotta hold on. We just gotta hold on as long as possible. And this... Elliott Sadler, I let you go, and you actually haven't gone anywhere. I don't really know what the situation is there. Sorry, Gordon. You know, I'm just gonna dive underneath that. I don't have any speed, though. Okay, guys, just... Hendrick car's behind me. Hendrick car's behind me. Please, 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 please. Just, Lord have mercy. Can you guys just relax? Oh, great. The leader's behind me. Is Ricky Rudd the leader? He looks like the leader. I'm pretty sure he is the leader. That is the leader. Oh, God. What am I supposed to do? This is not fair. I'm just... Gordon's to my outside, isn't he? Yes, he is. Where are you, Gordon? No, you're not. You're not to my outside. Oh my God, that's the stress. The stress. Lord have mercy. I can't do anything about it. I can't. I'm gonna go 2 laps down. I cannot do anything about that. This is sad. All things considered, 77 laps in, I think we've done an incredible job so far. With the speed that we have in this car, I think it's been a very good race for us. Rusty Wallace is not on the same lap as us. Neither is Ryan Newman. So I could technically let them go. I'm just trying to run laps as fast as I possibly can, which is... Do I look sweaty on camera? I think I do, because right now I'm sweating buckets. I can feel it dripping off my forehead. And that's never happened to me before during a race. So like that just shows how difficult this actually is. And I can't get the car turned down in time. We are back. Oh my God, what is going on? Oh, people are pitting? What? Okay. I didn't notice. I saw the position counter moving, and I was like, why are people pitting? Probably because they can make it to the end from here. A caution right now would be fantastic. I don't know if we finish like 32nd, if what that would do to the average finish would it get it up to a 21. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is becoming really, really, really stressful. The only hope we have right now is to stay out as long as possible and get a caution. That's the only hope. So let's all pray. Oh my God, wow. That was by complete accident. I didn't mean to do that. And I don't think it's going to help us either. We actually fell outside the top 30. We're in 34th. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wall and... Oh God. Fuel tank almost empty. I just want this race to end. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. I'm tired. This has been hell. It's hell having the slowest car in the field and having to try as hard as possible to just not wreck, especially when the worn tires kick in, man. Right at the end of these runs, that car is unbearable to drive. We'll just take whatever we get at this point. It's gonna be a sub, sorry, like 35th, 36th, maybe 40th. That's probably where we're gonna finish. And we just gotta escape and then go to Texas, where we actually have some good results at Texas. So we gotta go to Texas and get a top 15. That's gonna be what we have to do. So hopefully we can get it done. Okay, let's see where we are. We are 35th. Are those cars behind me for position? Not entirely sure. They probably are. And yes, they actually no. I'm 2 laps down. The 42 is 3 laps down. Everyone on the same lap. Everyone's on the same lap. Let's take a look. Let's see what the situation is. Lap 90, there's 7 cars in the lead lap. Then we go to lap 89. That goes to P19. They're 1 lap down. Then we have 20th on. Is on lap 88. And we are part of that group. We are 2 laps down. And so everyone else behind us is 3 laps down. So 35th is technically the worst we can finish at this current moment. So, yeah. I guess I will try to maybe keep up with these guys and make passes or something. But ideally, a beautiful thing that could happen is a caution. Let me get fresh tires, like 20 laps from now. Let me get fresh tires and try to pass some guys. That'd be perfect, but I don't think that's going to happen. Mainly because there hasn't been enough wrecks or anything in order for any debris cautions or anything like that. I would have to be the caution, which, to be fair, don't rule it out. But I'm going to try and just make passes right now. We've gone up to 34th. Every position matters, so let's just try and get as many as we can. These are positions we can get. We just got around Chase Montgomery in the 49. I am diving this thing down, trying to get to the inside of good old Casey Mears. Let's dive it. You? Right, excuse me. Hello. And side by side, still side by side, still side by side, and clear. There we go. Is Hermie Sadler for position? Please tell me yes. Please tell me yes. Yes, he is. All right, that could be another spot. We're in 32nd right now. 30 laps to go. Come on. Is Greg Biffle for position? I don't think so. Biffle is probably like 4 laps down or something. I don't know. But we'll see in the leaderboard right here if he is for position. Yes, he is. Okay, so Biffle and Sadler are both for position. Those are 2 guys I have to get. And I have to do it before my tires fall off a cliff, which is why I'm pushing just so incredibly hard to try and catch them. And, can't really do it. Am I really getting outpaced by Hermie Sadler and Greg Biffle? This is not fair. This is truly a sad scene. Getting outpaced by Biffle and Hermie Sadler. Oh, no. This is not a good look for the... I wouldn't be surprised if a sponsor left. After this race, I would not be surprised if a sponsor just said, yeah, we're not going to be doing business with you anymore. Go find a new sponsor. I wouldn't be surprised. This is very sad. I'll keep pushing, but once in like another 10 laps, I'm going to have to back off because we're going to have to go into tire conservation mode. As you can already see, it's getting harder and harder to actually drive the car pushing like this. So I'll try for another 10 laps, maybe to catch Hermie Sadler. Hey, Mr. Stewart, I know you're probably leading the race. It looks like you are. Okay, I can't. I've been pushing so hard trying to catch those guys, and I just can't do it. I'm gonna have to now go into blocking mode on the 49. I'm not catching them. I can't do it. There's 3. I cannot believe I cannot catch Biffle, Sadler, and whoever the hell's in the 37. How? This is, we should have equipment better than that to be. Whatever. That's just sad. We just gotta survive. We're like 3 laps down, so technically there's only like 11 laps left in this race. I've pushed this car to oblivion. Yeah, we'll just take... What is this, race 5, race 6? I think we won't drop out of the top 20 average finish, but it's gonna be close. Oh, boy. Oh, yep. All right, we're fine. Got to the wall a little bit. We are okay. That 37 car looks like a little tasty fish right there. I just want to catch him and eat him. But I cannot. Oh my god, I've been pushing so hard. Luckily, I can actually push pretty hard because the 49 is not really quick enough to actually get underneath me. So I can leave the bottom open a little bit and try pushing, but it's in vain. I think we're on lap 122 right now, so there's only a few laps left. We'll guess we'll bring it home in 30 seconds. All right, this should be the white flag lap coming up. It's almost over. White flag lap. There we go. Whew, okay. After everything, I'd say 30 seconds a success. I'm not even lying. I think that's a success. We'll let Ricky Rudd go here and just maintain. I think that's Junior behind us. 30 seconds. Oh my God. My hands. Oh Lord. Okay. Let's see. I need race results. Okay, please tell me we got what we need in terms of income. No. We fell out of the top 20, lads. Total income. Wow. Incredible. $403,000. That is sad. Surprisingly, none of the sponsors left. Sponsor news. Down 2 again. Wow. Incredible. When we signed them, it was like around 80. And now we just keep secondary sponsors unhappy. You guys have been unhappy the whole season. The good news is Texas is next. And we should be able to do something there and get a good result. But as we've seen, oh my God, we're just tumbling down the standings. 25th. Incredible. We have no wins, no top 5s, and no top 10s. I mean, yeah, welcome to 25% races. Average finish, I did not realize it would drop that far. 24.2, which means, how do we even get that back? We're going to need to finish around 10th. If we want to get it back to where it needs to be, we need to finish around 10th. So I don't think that's possible at a track like Texas in a 25% race. I think top 15 might be, but I don't know about 10th. So it's going to need to be an incredible race from us. And we'll see how that goes. If we look at the schedule, we have Texas up next, and then we have, to be fair, Talladega, but Daytona went terribly. So we'll see how that goes. However, for Talladega, we should have a brand new engine, like all the repairs. So we'll have a pretty strong car for Talladega in order to hopefully finish. I don't really know. It'll be interesting where we do it, what happens at Talladega in a 25% race. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I need to take a shower. I mean, oh, look at the baby Sky. Oh my goodness, he's on the bed. I need to take a shower. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. Comment down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.